Hello there, friends, and we're going to just have a quick discussion today of buying property overseas. Is it worth it? Well, in my mind, I'm actually going to say no. Not unless you are some top, billionaire where you're buying skyscrapers. If you're just a humble property person such as myself, without billions of pounds in the bank, so you say no, definitely not. Stick to your own country, stick to what you know, stick to the laws that you know. You know, some of these countries, if you're a foreigner, the laws are very much working against you if you're buying in another country. There's lots of problems. If a problem does arise, you do have to be there. You know, that's a big performance if you've got like an 8-hour flight somewhere rather than a 20-minute drive down the road. So there is definitely advantages in my mind to buying locally to you and not buying, in another country. I've actually done this. I put £1,000 deposit down on a house in Cyprus once upon a time, and I end up going over there, sort of seeing that this is potentially going to be an absolute nightmare, and the person we were buying off said, "Oh, no one will build in front of this. It will be absolutely fine." I could smell that perhaps he was being slightly disingenuous, and went against it. You know, a few years later, they built massive places all in front of it, and it was sort of the price it was because of these sea views. So I'm very, very glad I didn't do that. That was actually in 2005 as well. And obviously, we all know what happened in 2007, 2008 with a massive crash, especially in those sort of places. And I don't even think now the prices have actually recovered from where they're at. So that was a stroke of luck by me there of actually not buying that. And it definitely put me off. My father actually bought a property in Bulgaria as well many years ago. And once again, it was an absolute nightmare. Turns out he did with sort of mafia over there, and he was very, very lucky. He managed to sell it to a rich Russian person in the end and sort of broke even. But he was the only one in the whole building, and everyone else lost a fortune. And they were sort of, when obviously people weren't there and things were going wrong, they nicked the kitchens. It was just a hell of a terrible time, to be honest with you. So those two experiences definitely have put me off buying abroad, unless you're sort of been brought up, buying in Spain or something. I would say stick away from it. Stick to what you know. Stick to the local market. Stick to the UK if you're from the UK, America if you're from America, as you just know what's going on more, and you can sort of hopefully trust your government a little bit more as well. That's very important. You don't want your property snatched away from you. I know France have laws where if you do sell, you made some money, they take a hell of a slice of those profits, and that's just not really worth it for me. So that's my opinion on it. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.